Alrighty, boys. Here we are in the championship, and things are looking juicy. There's a lot to cover off, so let's crack into it. So in the North Division, we got Lloyd on a 7-game win streak. Shout out Lloyd. Also with the points lead, and then we've got Derek's Carr closely behind him on 8 and 5. So for Shannon to win this division, he would have to outscore Lloyd by 50 points and win, and Lloyd would have to lose. So I'd say this is Lloyd's. They are playing each other. Wow. Okay. That makes it even more interesting. They've got a big game here, big divisional game for the division title. Love to see it. We'll see where Dale is in at 6 at 7. I'm not sure if he can make it or not. In the South Division, we have a similar. Please tell me they're playing shit. Now we've got Scott's Tots taking on Not Cousin. So similar situation. Blake would have to, Lucas would have to lose. Not Cousin would have to lose, and then Blake would have to win and outscore Lucas by 45 points. So could happen, but unlikely. But still, yeah, that division's up for grabs. And then we've got Scott. So Not Cousin is playing Scott's Tots. Scott's Tots is trying to go 8 and 6 and improve his playoff seeding. Now in this division here, good lord. So what are the possible outcomes here? So Beijing Ducks looks to be the favorite, but who is playing? So who is Beijing? Beijing Ducks is playing Nick's Knox. Okay, so you've got, and then Hooked on a Thielen's playing Smelly Umpets. So we got, Smelly Umpets is trying to play whoever. So if Beijing Ducks wins, he wins a division. If he loses, they will be. Nick would have to outscore Sam by over nearly 100 points if he wins, because they'll both be on 7 and 7, and Hooked on a Thielen lost. But if Hooked on a Thielen wins, he needs Beijing Ducks to lose. So Hooked on a Thielen is rooting for Nick's Knox. Man, this is intense. This division is crazy. But this is why we love fantasy. There is a lot happening here. Both these games are big games, and this is why we have divisional games at the end. It makes it really intense. And in this division here, we've got Joe Buck yourself, 8 and 5, who has not locked the division. So if he loses and Taco Barons wins, Taco Barons has a far higher score than Joe Buck yourself. Even Super Camario does, which is a bit unlucky for him. So who is Joe Buck yourself playing? And he is playing Super Camario. So Super Camario could be playing Upsetter here. And can he make the playoffs? I'm not sure if he can make the playoffs. So let's have a look at what the playoff picture would look like. So in the current situation, we've got Lloyd versus Taco Barons. Not Cousins facing Scott's Tots. Joe Buck yourself facing Cunning Su Panda. And then Derek's Carr and Beijing Ducks. So like realistically, who is in? These three guys are out of it. Technically, any of these 6 and 7, they'd have to score a lot though. There's no one really on low scoring except for Joe Buck yourself, but I think with an 8 and 6 record, he would still win. So it looks like most of these guys in 6 and 7 unfortunately will miss out. Fridge, you made a really good comeback, mate. 3-game win streak. You were on 3 and 7, finishing in 6 and 7. If you could finish 7 and 7, I think they were really respectable and put you in a good position for next year. Yeah, there's a lot of potential movement in these seedings. So very important week. We'll see what happened on waivers. See if there's anyone out there that was a bit of a juicy ad. I don't think there would be anyone crazy on waivers. Trey Lance, is he starting? I don't know, but for 3 points. Zach Master waivers. Shot Gyra. Rest in peace, Sean. Tyler Conklin. Did he have a good game? Was that a good pickup? 3 points against. Yeah. That was a Dalvin Cook game, wasn't it? That was wild. So yeah, nothing there. And then we'll see if there was any trades. No trades. So that's all good. So yeah, big game week here for a lot of people in the championship. We haven't got any division titles that are locked. So yeah, everyone's up for grabs. So give it your best shot and then bring on the playoffs next week. So good luck to everyone, and we'll talk to you all soon.